gearing up for a jam-packed summer of events here in Boston, including a visit from the Big Three. They're making their way to the TD Garden, and this time with a hometown team to cheer for. Kwani recently got the scoop from rapper and founder Ice Cube.
The Big Three is tipping off a major new chapter here in Boston this summer. For the first time, the city has its own team, and the league will be here at the TD Garden on July 13th. So joining us now to talk more about it is Big Three co-founder, musical legend, and entertainment icon Ice Cube, to talk about what fans can look forward to and why Boston was the right city for an expansion. So thank you for your time.
Oh, man, anytime. We've been coming to Boston, and I think we've come 3 out of the last 4 years, and it's always been lit. You know, Boston loves its sports. You know, just like, you know, it's like LA. You guys got a lot of teams out there. You know, there's a lot of squads, different teams, but, you know, the fans always show up, and it's always lit. So when we decided to expand and go into cities, you know, that means we're going to be there every year. And we was like, Boston deserves a team. And so the Boston Ball Hogs is the new franchise ran by Gary Payton. He's the coach.
Former Celtic.
Yeah, and, you know, you guys got some great Big Three players. Kevin Murphy, he's a captain. People might not know Kevin Murphy, but he won the MVP of the league in, I think, 2019. So great squad, great coach. Gary won the championship last year with another team. So it's time for him to take the Ball Hogs to the top.
Exactly, and he was also named Coach of the Year. So, and then, you know, it's very evident that Boston loves its basketball. So it's really no question that you decided to have a team here. But for people that haven't been able to experience Big Three just yet, how would you describe the games for them?
You know, it's professional 3-on-3 basketball. First to 50 win, so it's a sprint. You know, it's no garbage minutes in the Big Three because there are no minutes. But we do have a shot clock, so you have 14 seconds to get the ball up. So the game is very fast, hard-nosed, physical, and fun. You know, we got our own wrinkles to the game, like our 4-point shot. We got something called Bring the Fire, where a coach can challenge a foul once a half and make the players go one-on-one to see if it was really a foul. So, you know, we got our own wrinkles that make the game exciting, much more exciting than what people are used to from 3-on-3.
Yeah, keep it things spicy, keep people on their toes. Like we mentioned, Boston has its own team now. So how do you think, Big Three has been in Boston the last few years, like you mentioned, but how do you think having a hometown team now will change the atmosphere at the TD Garden?
Well, you know, I think, of course, people are going to be rooting for the Ball Hogs to win. And so they're going to be excited to see the home team. But what's great about the Big Three, you still get a chance to see everybody. So it's not like we're breaking off into these, you know, 1 and 2 games. You're still going to get 4 games for the price of 1. You're still going to get a chance to see the whole league. So I think that's what's extra fun for the fans. And, you know, you get to blow out, you know, and have a great party once a year with the Big Three. So it's great.
You've spent a lot of time in Boston over the last few years. What would you say you enjoy most about being in the city?
You know, visiting it's a little outside the city, but the, you know, Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame is right there. So it's great. Last year, we, you know, somewhat had a great induction. I got something called the Ice Cube Impact Award that's going to be given out every year at the Naismith Hall of Fame. If you haven't been there, you should go visit. It's a great place. And you know, we're going to award another winner this year to the Ice Cube Impact Award. So I'm looking forward to coming back to Boston, not only July 13th for the game, but I'll be back for that Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony where we we're going to give out our Ice Cube Impact Awards. So, you know, Boston is much closer to my heart today, for sure.
We love to hear that. Thank you so much for your time. And of course, those that want to go, July 13th at the TD Garden, you could head to big3.com for tickets and more information. Thank you.